everyone. In this session we have to know about the topic as displaying a progress dialog. So, as we all already seen that displaying a alert dialog, different dialog boxes are to be there. So, from those the previous class we are implemented a alert dialog. So, in this session we want to implement a progress dialog. How we have to implement the progress dialog for this one. So, the progress dialog, this is one, the progress dialog is nothing but a showing a progress of your tasks. So, when you are observing the example, so it is loading, the activity is in a loading position, how much here will displace one of the line with a how much progress will be done. So, here only 34% is downloading is completed. So, in this way the progress bar, the progress dialog will displace a some of the activities. The progress dialog is displaying useful for showing a progress of some of the activities such as status of downloading a operation or status of uploading a document or status of installing a applications. So, in this way different statuses are to be available or to be shown by using this progress dialog. So, let us see. So, this is one of the progress dialog. So, the progress dialog is also having a different properties as title to display the title of that progress dialog and message. So, what is the message I want to display in that progress dialog, and style horizontal, that means this status will be displayed in a different ways. It's a spinner, that means this is a spinner class, that means it will be rotating, and this is like a style is horizontal. So, which style will be used whenever you are displaying a progress style. So, this way we have to, this is a progress dialog. So, this is an example. So, how we have to implement this example. So, this is a message we have to display the like this is a title of your progress dialog. So, the title is progress dialog and this is a spinner class, it will be rotated. So, after the completion of the rotating process it will be stopped and it will be completed like this. After the completion of loading all the things it will be completed like this, and this style is to be spinner. So, how we have to do the programming for this displaying a progress dialog. This is a task for this session. So, displaying a progress dialog is also having a first step is creation of your application. So, that application we are having a different files. From those different files the main requirement for the our file for our is XML and Java. So, the XML is used for the user interface design and Java is for the actions or the activities related to the information coding. So, let us see with the what is the XML file. So, the XML file is initially having a XML version and linear layout. So, some of the code is to be presented. So, what is the corresponding code? So, how much part the linear layout will be allocated. So, how we have to set by using layout width and layout height. So, these are the different properties regarding your linear layout width and linear layout height. And the next one is button. So, why we need to use this button? So, our requirement is the user interface design in this application is to be like this. So, whenever you are pressing a download button or you are pressing a button which is to be available in the user interface, that button will be called and it will display one of the dialog with a like this progress the dialog and loading. This is our requirement. So, that the user interface is having a one of the button. So, that is why we are implementing a button. In the previous example we are seeing that one of the text box text view to display a message. So, ID of the button and layout width, layout height. So, these two will decide how much layout, what is the width and height of the button properties, and on click. So, when you are observing in the previous we are using only the on back present method, but we have to call a method by using this one. So, that means whenever you are clicking a back button, so you are clicking a button which is to be available in this user interface, that means we have to perform the action from the button clicked. So, that is why we have to call this on click property. So, it will directly calls the function name is to be provided here. So, the function related information, the function related implementation will be done in Java. Okay. So these are the properties related to your button. First thing is we have to ID to particularly identify the button. So the button name will be starts with @ID is a predefined thing. So this is a button name btn1, or we have to specify the button name as b1. Based on the user interest, they have to create the button ID, layout width and layout height. So what is the button height and button width? That two things will be set by using these two properties, and on click is nothing but whenever you are clicking on the button, what is the action we have to perform? That action, that means that action related code will be written in this method. So when you are observing, two steps are to be completed. The first one is creation of your application, and second step is creation of your XML file. So the third step is nothing but creating your Java file. So what is this? Java file is nothing but, so in this we have to create one of the object for the progress dialog. So in the previous we are creating one of the object for the alert builder, but here we have to create a progress dialog object. So what is the progress dialog object is PD. So in this progress dialog object, we have to display the progress dialog, we have to call the show method. This show method will contain three parameters, this and progress dialog and loading and true. So what is this means? The progress dialog will be displayed in this activity, and this is the title of this, and this is a message we want to display, and true means we have to display the spinner class, and new thread is to be invoked. That means if the process is not been completed, so it will be wait for the some particular time, or if you are having any interruptions, that means try and catch blocks are to be implemented, the thread is to be invoked. So the thread, the main purpose is we have to wait for some of the time. So that's why in the try we have to mention the sleeping of the thread 500 seconds. Why? Because we have to mention the sleep. That means if your application, that means loading is not completed, so your activity has to wait, or that means if your activity will block until the completion of this progress dialog. So this way we have to sleep for 500 seconds, and if you are having any interruptions, that one is to be called. So in this way we have to display the progress dialog. So the first thing is we have to create an object for that one. After that, to show that progress dialog, we have to call the show method, and then different values are to be forwarded. This means the progress dialog will be displayed within this activity, and progress dialog is a title, and next one is a message, and this one is the progress style is to be displayed or not. The style is to be specified as a true. So the new thread for the, if the loading is not been completed, it will wait for some few time. That's why we have to implement a thread class. So the thread will be invoked and it will be wait. After completion of that one, it will be going with the closing of that progress dialog. So in this way, the progress dialog is to be implemented. So this is one of the type of progress dialog. We will discuss the another type. So as we are already seeing this example, so this is also one of the example for the progress dialog. So what is this progress dialog will contain is nothing but one of the message, one of the title, and along with the message, the title of this progress dialog, and along with the message it is to be loading, and along with the progress style. So what is the progress style is nothing but it is to be in a circular. So the progress style is nothing but some of the spinner class it will be displayed. This is the example 1, as we are already seen the corresponding code. So let us go with the example 2. So this is the example 2 for this progress dialog. So what is the difference in the previous one and this one is nothing but it will shows a progress status. So what is the progress status? How much percentage of the work is to be completed. When you are observing here, this is indicate 43 by 100 and 43%. So what is that meaning? In the 100 work, it is only 43% of the work is to be completed. That means downloading of files with a 43% is to be completed. So that means this is a status. So 43% is to be completed. So and along with this one is a icon, and this is a message or the title, and these are the two buttons. So after completion of these progress, it will be shows a status of the after completion of this progress status, you have to type any hide or cancel thing. That means we have to select any one of these option. So let us see how we have to develop this application. So when you are seeing this development of this application, so what is here is click display a dialog box. So whenever you are pressing this button, so it will display this prompt, this alert this progress dialog. How we have to develop that one? So just we have to go with this progress dialog code, that's all. So user interface design is consisting of only one button displaying a dialog box, but the action is nothing but displaying so here we are going with the Java file. So each and every activity will extend app compact activity or the activity class. Why? Because the activity manager in that the activity is already created, just we have to implement that, we have to extend that activity class. After that we are using items and boolean checked items. So that means we have to select any one of the item. So these two are just nothing but list of items available. So those list of items are to be taken in the form of array format. So from those array format, you have to take the list of choices. So Google, Apple and Microsoft. Here they are giving different companies. So from those different companies, you have to select any one of that. So that item length, based on the item length, which items will be selected, that is to be identified. So after that we have to go with this PD, NP and PH. So what is this meaning is nothing but, this one is a progress dialog. The PD is nothing but the object of the progress dialog, and P is nothing but a progress status. It is a integer value to check the progress. So for example, my progress is starts with a 0 and ends with the 100. That means if your reaches to the 100, that means it is a total of integer values. If the progress is 1 or otherwise, the progress will be starts with a 0, 1 and ends with a 100. So that means it will indicate it is used to measure what is the present progress status. The progress status is 50 or the progress status is 30. So how much progress is to be completed. So that's why to identify the progress, we have to go with the P is one of the integer value, and next one is private handler is a PH. So we have to create one of the object for the handler for the progress. So next one is, after the main, in that main you are having a different activities methods. So from those different activity methods, so we are having a onCreate method is to be there. So what is the use of this onCreate method? So it will launches your activity. So the onCreate method, the main use is it will launch as the activity. So different methods are to be presented. So what are the activity life cycle will contain, say what are the different methods are nothing but. So what are the different methods? So onCreate, create is one of the method, start one of the method, so resume is one of the method. So and next one is stop, destroy and restart and pause. So different methods are to be available in the activity, but in those all these methods are to be already available, but this method is to be overwritten. Why? Because we have to write a particular action, that's why we have to go with the onCreate method. So the main method, it will launches your activity, so that's why we have to go with the onCreate method. So what is the corresponding code is nothing but, first of all we have to create a one button object. What is the use of this button object? Which button you are pressing, at that situation which activity will be invoked. So that's why whenever in that user interface which is having a button name as dialog, in that user interface which button is having a btn underscore dialog is a name, that button is to be created a one of the object. that button is to be created, one of the object for this one. So, the object dot set on click listener. That means whenever you are clicking on that button, it will invoke this on click listener method. Why? Because it is a button. So, button is having a on click listener property. In that on click listener, automatically invoke the on click property. So, whenever it will on click property is to be invoked. So, in this on click we have to write a corresponding code. What is the action we have to perform? So, what is the action we have to perform here is nothing but the first one is show dialog of 1. Show dialog of 1. So, the 1 indicate that it is having a different options is to be there for creation of this. So, it is used for selecting which dialog I want to create. So, show dialog of 1, that means it is selecting a case 1. So, whenever you are giving is show dialog of 1, the meaning is nothing but it will create a dialog. And next one is P. P is nothing but integer value to store the information regarding to your progress status. So, the progress status will be starts with a 0, that is why P equal to initialized as 0. And PD dot set progress as 0, that means the progress dialog initially starts with the progress status as 0. And next ph dot send empty messages 0. So, the handler is also to be send empty message with a 0. So, do not send any message. Okay. These are the things. So, first of all we have to identify which button is to be pressed whenever the dialog box will be invoked. So, that is why we have to create one object. Whenever you are pressing on that one, it will invoke on click listener, on click method. So, within that on click method we have to write a corresponding code. As first one is we have to create a dialog, after that we are setting a progress status. So, let us see the next one. So, ph handler. So, what is the use of this ph handler is to verify the progress status, handler status. So, this is not a progress, this is a p. So, if the p value, that means the p integer value is reaches to greater than or equal to 100. If it reaches to greater than or equal to 100, so what is the action we have to perform is nothing but PD dot dismiss. The PD is nothing but a progress dialog object, that means the progress dialog is to be dismissed, is to be closed. Else, that means the progress is less than 100, the progress is less than 100, that means it is only 50% is to be completed. So, the 50 is also to be a less than 100, that means the progress of your work is not reaches a 100%. So, at that situation the progress is to be incremented, the 50 is to be incremented as 51 and so on, 60 and so on up to 100. The progress status is to be incremented and PD dot incremented the progress status by 1. That means in your progress dialog also the status is to be incremented. So, the progress value is to be incremented along with the progress status is also to be incremented in the dialog box of your representation. And next one is ph dot send empty message of delayed of 0 and 100. That means the work is not completed, so you have to wait. That means the closing of this message, the closing of this dialog box, wait for some time up to the completion of the 100. Up to the completion of 100, it will be wait. So, the first one is the ph handler is nothing but first of all it will check the progress status. If the progress status is reaches to 100, it will closes this progress dialog directly. But if the progress is not reaches to the 100, so if it is less than 100, so we have to wait to reach to the completion of the progress. So, for that completion of the progress, we have to perform the different actions. So, first one is we have to increment the progress and we have to increment the progress in the progress dialog. So, that means here we are represented 30%. So, in the next it will be represented as 31%. That means the progress status in that dialog box is also to be incremented. And next one is ph dot send empty message is to be delayed. That means the closing of this one is to be delayed for some time. And next one is, so in this previous one, here show dialog of 1. So, that means from the switch cases it will create a one of the dialog based on the suitable option provided in the 1. So, it is goes to the different case statements, different case statements to be available when you are using a on create dialog. So, what are the different cases is nothing but 0th case and 1 case, 2 case. So, different cases are there to be presented, but from those cases it will be select only 1. Why? Because in the show dialog we are only calling a number as 1. So, that is why it will execute the corresponding case to be matched. So, what is this case will contains is nothing but new progress dialog of this. For this progress dialog we have to create a one of the progress dialog. So, whenever you are seeing this one it will create like this. This is a PD, this is a progress dialog. We have to create a progress dialog within this activity. After that this is a empty progress dialog. So, this is your activity space. From that activity space it will create one of the progress dialog with empty things. It is not having anything. How to set the information for that progress dialog? So, first thing is we have to set the icon. We have to set icon. So, any property is to be set by using a first thing is we have to object of that one. So, what is the object of the progress dialog is nothing but pd dot set icon. So, that means the small image corresponding to your dialog box is to be set, but the images are to be presented in your drawable folder. So, from that drawable folder I want to take the image as icon. So, this is the name of the image and this is a folder, from which folder I want to set, I want to get the image. So, that is we have to pass through this pd dot icon. So, from this dialog we are setting a icon. From this dialog we have to set the icon of that image. And next one is we have to set the title. So, that means we are having a title as downloading a files, downloading the files in that corresponding progress dialog. How it is to be possible? We have to set the property as title. So, whenever you are observing that each and everything is to be starts with the object name dot set is a keyword to set the different properties. Here we are setting a property as icon and here we are setting the property as title. So, what is the title I want to set? Downloading a files. So, this is a title I want to set for this progress dialog. And next one is we have to set the another property as for the progress dialog is progress style. We have to set the progress style. So, what is the progress style? When you are observing, this is the one of the progress style, this is the one of the progress style. So, this is a spinner. So, this is a horizontal style dot horizontal. So, to display the different, to set the different progress styles, you have to use this set progress style. So, what is our progress style? Progress dialog dot style horizontal. Style is horizontal. It will represent this thing. It will represent the progress style as horizontal line is to be indicated. So, the case 1 is nothing but if you are giving a show dialog of 1, that means we have to move to the corresponding case which is to be available in the show dialog number. So, what is the number you have to pass, that corresponding dialog is to be there. So, here case 1 is to be matched. So, that is why the case 1, the corresponding code is to be evaluated. So, first thing is we have to create a progress dialog with empty things. After that we have to send a set icon, set title and set progress dialog. So, after giving of all these details, what are missing? So, at the bottom it is having a 2 different buttons. So, those are to be missing. So, how we have to create those 2 buttons? So, those 2 buttons. So, when you are giving in the alert dialog, we are already mentioned that we have to set a 2 different buttons. So, those are positive button and negative button. But here the user or the developer, they do not know about which one is positive and which one is negative. So, they do not mention. So, just setting a one button, pd dot set button is set. So, in that we are taking a first button as positive, first button as positive. So, what is the value we have to pass? That one is hide. So in your button options, which one is hide? So at that, what is the action? So whenever you are pressing on that button, it will invoke on click listener and on click method. So the particular action, so whenever you are clicking on that hide button, what is the action we want to perform? Is nothing but we have to display the one of the message. To display that one, we have to use toast.make text.show. So which message I want to do? Hide is click. I want to display this message. What is the message contents is your second parameter, in which position it will be displayed, and the third parameter is how much time it will be displayed. These are the three things we have to know. First thing is we have to create one empty dialog. So along with the properties icon, message and progress style, but we are requiring one more thing is buttons, pause to button and negative button. The pause to button is to be set like this. So the pause to button is hide button. How about the negative button? So it is also a pd.set button to set the button property, and this is a negative button. So what is a negative button value? Is a cancel. Whenever you are pressing on the cancel button, it will invoke the on click listener within that on click method. So what is the action we have to perform is, it is also again displaying some message contents. Displaying some message content. What is the message content I want to display? Cancel is clicked. I want to display a message as cancel is clicked. So after that, it is having a return to the PD. So returning of your progress dialog, and closes this main, create and main. So this is a progress dialog. So this is one of the progress dialog. So whenever you are pressing a click to display a dialog, it will display this contents, displays this progress dialog. How it is to be implemented? This is the icon, this is a message, this is a pause to button, and this is a negative button, and along with the progress style. So 5 properties I am set for this progress style. So for this one, we have to implement the main activity which extends the activity. Why? Because each and everything we are developing in the this is activities. So we are creating 3 different objects. For PD is nothing but progress dialog object, P is nothing but to measure the progress status, it is an integer value, and next one is progress handler to check the progress status, and next one is within the on create method. Why we are using this on create method is, it will launch us to your activity. So at the time of launching your activity, it will automatically calls the or performs the corresponding action which is to be available. So what is the corresponding action is nothing but, first of all, it will identify a button. So by using a find view by id method, r.id.button.dialog. So which button is having a name to this btn dialog. So that button is to be identified and stored in this place. After that, the button object dot on click listener. So the button is main thing is we have to click on that button. So at that situation, it will invoke on click method which is to be available in on click listener. So within that, we have to write a corresponding action related code. So show dialog of 1. That means it will create a dialog box and it will start a progress status as 0 and progress status with a 0 and progress empty message. So whenever you are calling a progress dialog, so it will create a progress dialog, but before that we have to see what is the code is nothing but in the progress status, it will check the progress status is to be reaches to 100 or not. If it is reaches to 100, it will dismiss the activity. If it is not reaches to the 100, it will again increment and check the process. Whenever it reaches, after that it will be dismissed. But before that, we have to set the different things. Why? Because it will only displays this thing. It will only displays like this. But in this, we have to set a different properties. So we have to go with this creation. So in this, we have to set a icon, set title, set progress style, and set positive button and set negative button. So we have to set a different properties. So icon, title, message and progress style and cancel button. So, to set all these properties you have to use this one with a PD. Why? Because PD is the object for this progress dialog. So, to set any properties PD dot set is a keyword. After that you have to write a corresponding property. Okay. So, assignment for this question, for this topic. So, develop an application to the following output. So, what is this output? It is also having a progress dialog, but here there is a no icon. So, what are the contents are to be presented in this is nothing but. So, the first thing is, what is this please wait? The please wait is a title of that progress dialog. So, first observe that one. This is a screen. So, this having one progress dialog. In your user interface, it is having a one of the thing as one of the button. When you are pressing on that progress dialog, it will display this progress dialog. So, the contents to be presented in this progress dialog are, first thing is title, next one is message, and the next one is percentage. What is a progress or the percentage? And this is nothing but progress style. This is nothing but a progress style. These are the contents ought to be available in your progress dialog. So, all of you develop one application by using a corresponding output. Okay. So, in this with this topic 2.1 is to be completed. So, what is the 2.1? Understanding of your activities. So, in which way we have to understand your activities? First of all, we have to know the activity definition. The window that will contains a user interface is called of an application is called as one activity. It will contains more than one activity. The main purpose here we have to use this activity is nothing but user interaction, or we have to collect the information from the user, or we have to gather the details from the user. We have to use the activity. The first concept is life cycle of an activity is to be completed. Create. So, it is having create, start, stop, resume, pause, destroy, restart. So, totally 7 different methods are to be presented in your life cycle. How these 7 different methods are to be invoked, in which situation these are to be invoked or to be discussed in 2.1.1. Applying a styles and themes. So, this is your screen. From that, this is screen. I want to apply only for this particular place. I want to apply a theme for this particular place. How it will be applied? Or I want to apply a hello. So, hello message will be displayed in a different styles, bold, italic. How it is to be applied? So, that is a 2.1.2. And hiding a activity title. Each and every activity is having a title. My activity, WhatsApp application, web application. So, activity 1 is a title, activity 2 is a second activity title. So, in this way different activities are having a different titles. How we have to hide the title of your activity, that is a 2.1.3, and displaying a dialog box. So, the dialog box and progress dialog, these two are comes under the dialogs, but the difference is it is having a only message, title, icon with a positive button and negative button, positive and negative button. But in this the user doesn't know what is the status of the work, but in this the progress dialog will show the status of the work will be completed, how much status or what is the percentage of the work is to be completed, that status is to be available in your progress dialog. So, in this way we have to learn all the concepts in this 2.1 understanding of activities. In the next sessions we will see the different topics like fragments, and what are the remaining topics are nothing but calling a built-in applications using intent. So, the applications are already available, map, phone, contacts, Google browser, but how we have to call those applications by using our new application. So, I am created a new application, but from my application how we have to contact with the, or how we have to call with the already available applications in your mobile, how it is to be possible, how it is to be possible, that is to be discussed in the next session. Thank you all.